I'm filming this on my brand new phone, and that's why the quality is a little too good, but it's fine. So I still have my old phone. If you see how cracked the phone is, look at the back. That is why I needed a new phone. So I don't even need to introduce this video because I feel like by this entire introduction, you'll just learn that I am very all over the place. I'm very ADHD. I think a lot of things in my head and I just say them out loud. I have no filter. Me also being like, I have ADHD. Just so distracted. There's a police helicopter. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is gonna be a fun video. I asked you guys on my Instagram to ask me some questions. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you do that so you stay notified whenever I upload a new video, or if you ever want to get involved into a future video, you'll find out on my Instagram. So go follow me. Considering I just started this YouTube channel, I thought it was fitting to do a Q&A so you guys can get to know me a little bit better. I have my old cracked phone and I have your guys' questions, so let's get started. So before I get to your questions, I feel like I'm just gonna do a quick little overview. So hi, my name is Becca. I live in Los Angeles, California. I'm 19 years old and I am a dancer. When did you start dancing? So I mentioned this in one of my recent TikToks and it sparked a bunch of questions, so I kind of wanted to get into the background of it. I did all-star cheerleading from ages 5 to 8, so I was really young, but that's where I learned how to tumble, and that's where I really fell in love with performing. That's when I found out about rhythmic gymnastics. For those of you guys who don't know what rhythmic gymnastics is, it's a predominantly Russian sport. It's not really big in North America, and it combines different apparatuses like the hoop, ball, ribbon, clubs into artistry, dance, contortion, tricks, the whole thing. So because of rhythmic gymnastics, it uses a lot of ballet technique. We were required once a week to take a ballet class, and I would take these ballet classes. Soon enough, I begged my mom to take private lessons, and I fell in love with dancing. Ended up feeling really constrained and confined by the rules of rhythmic gymnastics. So that's when I decided at 13 years old that I was going to quit rhythmic and start dancing. So my mom found our local dance studio and signed me up for classes. What inspired you to start dancing? I loved the rush you got from performing. I was always like that girl who was gonna just take it to the next level of performing. I feel like rhythmic was more about like, if you do this trick and you do this trick, you're gonna get that point, whether you smile at the judges or not. But for me, I thought performing was so important and I really valued it, and that's really what inspired me to start dancing. Over the years, dance has truly just saved me and helped me through really hard times, and it's just, I think, the most natural way to experience emotion and work through emotions. If you weren't a dancer, what career would you want to pursue? I am actually a dance major, a business minor, and I've always really liked business, so I would probably be doing something like the business side of dance, and that's kind of what I'm interested in doing in the future. So my answer is, I would want to own a dance company because that's my dream one day, or run a big dance brand or something like that. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Well, I'm currently a sophomore right now in college, so 5 years would be 3 years out of college. Sorry, I had to count that. My plan currently is to move to New York. I'm originally from there. I was born in New York, fun fact. And I've always just been really drawn to the New York City life and the New York dance life. I don't really have many expectations. I kind of just go with the flow kind of girl, so wherever it takes me will take me. I have full trust in the process and the universe's plan. What do you do during quarantine to lift your mood or keep you busy? So quarantine, quarantine, now that is an interesting subject. So over quarantine, I went through a phase of I need to train all day, every day. The same amount of training that I was doing at school, I need to continue that even though the world is shut down. That is not true, and that is when I learned that training isn't the most important thing to do in dance. Yes, I value training. I trained hardcore for many years, but when you get to a certain age and a certain level in dance, in my opinion, it gets to a point where there's not that much more training you can do, and it's more training your artistry and your movements than training your technique. I found the countless hours of just doing these mindless training only worsened my relationship with dance, and I ended up taking a month-long break where I didn't dance at all. Randomly at 3 in the morning, for the first time, I had gotten an urge to improv, and I remember it was just the most like amazing experience, and it really, moments like that really remind me why I started dancing in the first place and really reinvigorates my love and passion and drive for dance. And I think those moments are way more important to have than just to be mindlessly training 24/7, 7 days a week. What's your dream company? I've always been really interested in the company Momix because they use a lot of props and stuff. So Momix and Pilates. Okay guys, I fixed the lighting, so I hope that didn't change anything too drastically, but it seemed a little dark. So the next question is, did you ever or do you ever have body image or eating issues because of dance? Now, this is a very, very loaded question that I feel like I want to dedicate a whole video to. I don't want to talk about it too much in this video because it's a little unprecedented and I don't want to trigger anyone. If you do feel a little triggered about body image issues, skip to this time. And yeah, body image has always been a really, really big topic that has just been completely ignored in the dance world, and I found recently over the past few years it's been talked about a lot more. It's being accepted a little better, and I'm really, really happy about that because growing up, especially starting in rhythmic gymnastics where the ideal body is to basically be underweight, same thing with professional ballerinas, they're seen to be very, very underweight. I don't think there should be any reason why you should tell a young child that they are overweight or they need to stop eating because it can do a lot more long-term effects. All I'm gonna say is that I think it's important that teachers now and everyone in the dance community now just steps up and changes the stigma around body issue and dance. What's your favorite style of dance? I started falling in love with dance through ballet because I love the perfectionism of it, and I also really, really, really love contemporary ballet, lyrical, that whole thing. But recently I've found newfound love in other styles. I've always loved jazz. I'm a big musical theater nerd just in general, so I love jazz, musical theater, hip hop, even a little appreciation in tap, which is like, okay. So yeah, I was very fortunate to train in many styles, so I have an appreciation for all of them. So the last thing I'm going to talk about is I got a lot of questions about what college I go to, being a dance major, and just that whole thing. I want to dedicate a whole video to it, but I will answer your very specific questions right now. So the college that I go to is the Boston Conservatory at Berklee College of Music. I am obtaining a BFA in contemporary dance performance. I am a sophomore. The school is located in Boston. Currently, we are online for the semester, and that's why I live in LA, because that's where my family lives. That is it for this Q&A. I hope I answered all of your questions. If you have any more questions, my Instagram DMs are always open, and make sure to keep an eye out for my TikTok lives, because I always answer questions. If you have specific questions about dancing tips and tricks and stuff like that, I answer a lot of those on my live streams on TikTok. So go check out my Instagram, my TikTok. There are links below. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm trying to post regularly. Stay tuned for that. I have a lot of videos in mind. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.